Hey, what's up, everybody? It's BDF44. So it's halftime. The Lakers are down a little bit, so I got a chance to talk about something that's going on. It's viral. It's not basketball related, but it's something that's on my mind. Since I talked about a few things that kind of touch in on how I feel about certain things in regards to what I'm about to say. So let's just move on and just get into it, because I don't want to waste too much time. Game's on. So Tank got on television. Tank, the R&B singer, got on television. I don't know what show it was. I haven't seen it. I just saw the clip. And he basically said that, he felt that if a man were to give oral sex to another man twice, or try doing so twice, it wouldn't mean that he were gay. And he may believe that. I'm not a closed-minded person, so I'm not going to try to argue that point. The point I'm going to make is a straight man, a real straight man, is not going to speak like that, because it's going to bring attention that he doesn't want from gay or bisexual men. You're not going to want to deal with being hit on, bro. Like, unless you really about that action. You know what I mean? You're not going to even entertain stuff like that, because you already know what comes with it. So that's the only thing I really wanted to say about this situation. I just felt like, look, if Tank really believes that, or if he feels that way, that's his business. I don't personally agree with that, honestly. As a self-identified straight man, there will be no interactions of the kind, of the like, here at all, because I don't roll that way, honestly. But I don't judge people who do. And like I said, I'm not a closed-minded person. So if somebody's out there trying stuff, trying to figure out who they are, and they go that route and they don't identify as gay, who am I to tell them, you know what I mean? Oh no, you are this, you are that. I'm not here to argue that point, you know. And there's no way that a person of my position can really sound intelligent in giving an opinion on that. Just can't, you know. So I respect that truth, but for me, just from my perspective, especially given the fact that I've dealt with some things lately where I got some unwanted attention from dudes, that, and that kind of thing, and it's like, for me, it's an annoyance, and it's frustrating to kind of deal with, especially when they seem to be cool and you try to be cool with people, and all of that. I've spoken about that already, but the energy change, and it starts becoming uncomfortable when they realize you're not available. So I'm not going to entertain certain conversations that are going to make people wonder about whether or not I'll be available to them. If I don't want attention in that way, I'm not going to invite it by having conversations such as that, or giving my opinion on such conversations such as that. The reality is, if you're a straight man, you're not interested in having those type of conversations, in my opinion. Simply because you don't want to invite unwanted attention. So as far as I can see, that's as far as my mind will allow me to take that. I don't really understand Tank's position as somebody who is identifying as straight. I don't understand that. I do understand him having a demographic of homosexual people that are going to go toward his music, because they feel like he speaks to them, and he can accept them, and I don't think that is in any way a negative thing. But I think what he's doing is inviting attention, and that speaks to wanting said attention. So you take that for however you want to take it. Like I said, I don't claim to understand what that man's position is, and what he wants or what he doesn't want, or if he even sees it the way that I do. But that's how I see it as a straight guy. I'm not gonna have those conversations. I'm not gonna say, well, this is what I think, or people gonna try stuff. No, I don't want the attention. I don't want people coming to me any kind of way. I don't want that. And the straight guys that I know, and the people I've had conversations with, feel the same way. They're not. We don't want to entertain. We don't want to entertain those type of conversations. Because then people are gonna start wondering about what you're about, and they will want to see about you. So that's all I got to say about that. Try to sound as open-minded as possible as I can be. As you guys have known, I've said that I come from a world where that wasn't really accepted, and You know, I had to kind of revamp my mind frame and rearrange my thoughts to try to fit today's world and be a better person in that regard. And I'm trying to do so every single day. And I've found myself dealing with some challenges lately in my personal life where I've gotten, as I've said, in unwanted attention and things like that that has kind of made me feel uncomfortable, kind of made me feel negatively. And I'm really trying to fix that, which is why I would comment in any way in regards to this, because I think it's a topic that's relevant. Being a straight guy that is, you know, in a world where people who are gay and bisexual and identify differently is more or less the majority. It's a new world for me, and it's testing how open-minded and how tolerant I am, and it's challenging me to kind of adjust how I am just in general. I thought I was one way in terms of how tolerant and how open-minded I am, and then I got into this situation, and now it's helped me realize that I have a long way to go. So that's why I would comment as far as I have in these conversations, and on this topic rather. So anyway, this is BDF 44, man. You know, I've been all over the place with my topics, from Lakers to everything, and it's just who I am. I have a well-versed, you know, idea of how I should be portrayed. I'm not quite sure how to zero in on one topic because my mind is everywhere all the time. So if you hop on my page and see me talking about one thing and talking about something else somewhere else, it's just simply because my mind is always analyzing something. It's always involved in thinking about something. I'm always reacting to something. So, and no one's paying me for any of this. So there's no reason for me to just zero in on the Lakers or zero in on politics or zero in on anything else. I just tell you what's on my mind. This is BDF 44. You're here. So thank you for watching me. And let's get back to the Lakers. Peace, everybody.